Hello, Internet. Yes, it's me, Dorky Evie. Who is she? I don't know. It's Valentine's Day. Ooh, love, love. Yeah, the day of love. Also, today we have this guy who, if you don't know, is from the movie The Cruise. And what does this guy and me have in common? We both have a sucky love story. That's what this video is about. Today I'm going to be talking about my love life, or the non-existent love life. So, majority of my love life happened in years 7 and 8. So that already tells you a lot because I've already graduated high school, and majority of my love life was between when I was like 12 and 13. So, yeah, well, I'm just gonna talk about it. I don't know how to start. So I'm just gonna tell you a bunch of little stories about my love life. Anyways, so year 7. Let's set the scene. I was a giant loser. Okay. The first time I ever got asked out, I was sitting outside my mom's work, hanging out with my friend, who I didn't see a lot, but him and me, we were good pals. And he randomly went inside, and then he came out and he was like, I just asked your mom for permission. So, Evie, do you want to date? And I was like, oh. And then I told him that I thought we were better as friends. And then I never saw him again. I don't know where he went until like a couple of days ago, where I saw him and his face just was like, that's him! Because I didn't say hello to him or anything, because I don't think he remembered me. But he is tall now. So that was the first time I got asked out. And my answer was no. So this is already a good start. And then also in year 7, and this was at school this time, another guy asked me out, but he asked me out so many times, and I didn't like it. And I would always say no, stop asking me. But he kept asking me out. And like he would walk home with me, even though I knew he lived like way down, and walking my way is like half an hour more, and he was just like behind me, kind of stalking me instead of like walking with me. And so I was like, go away, I don't want to date you. But then also at school I would be like, can I have your phone? And then I would play Flappy Bird. So maybe he was getting mixed signals, like, oh, this girl, every time she asked for Flappy Bird, clearly we belong together. I always said no. So that's another point of no love life. So that's a fun story. What else? There's more. Like I said, these are just gonna be tiny stories because there's not that much depth in any of them because they're all just really small. Like year 7, that was my prime. In year 7, I wrote this love letter to this guy. I printed it out at the library, and it was like blue and like had a picture of smiley faces on it. So that cost me $1. And what I wrote on it was like, hey, we're both like really low in high school hierarchy, and clearly that means we should date. So do you want to date? Because we're both losers. I know how to write a love letter. And so I gave him the letter, and then one of his friends told me he said yes. And I was like, oh, great. And then I avoided him for the rest of the year. I went out of my way to avoid him, and I think he forgot that I ever did anything, but I would just avoid him because I didn't want to date him. After I wrote a letter to him, I was kind of like, oh, I'm not really into dating. and and then I forgot that I even asked him out until like in year 11. it like just popped into my head, and I went up to him and I was like, I'm breaking up with you. Asked you out in year 7 and you said yes, and we never broke up, so I'm breaking up with you now. He was like, okay. And I was like, pleasure having this 5-year relationship with you. So yeah, I've been in a 5-year relationship. Maybe I did have a love life. What's another time? And then you're right, I made up a boyfriend, and that lasted for like a term of school, I think. Yeah, it was a term. Because my mom bought me this necklace, and so I wore it to school, and I showed one of my friends, and I was like, do you like my necklace? And she was like, yeah. My boyfriend gave it to me, actually. You have a boyfriend? Yeah. His name's Casper. I know, like the ghost. But he's real. He wasn't real. And I just kept talking about my boyfriend Casper for a whole term until I got bored of it. And then I guess the only other really important, not even important, none of this love life is important. But in year 8, I'm pretty sure it was year 8, I had a crush on my friend for like a week, and now it's just a giant joke between me and her. It's just funny to think about. Hey, Chloe. And then we get to year 10, and I actually had a boyfriend. Except though that only lasted a week. So also when I was like dating him on like the second day of dating, he was like, I love you, Evie. And I was like, no, you don't. He was like, yeah, I do, Evie. I really love you. And I was like, you can't love me. We've only been dating for 2 days. Silly. So that was my one and only relationship. And it was stupid. So I don't even count it. So pretty much I haven't even dated anyone. Can't really think of anything else. Oh, I just remembered something. I had this crush on this guy, and quick story, he's gay. Long story. He was gay the whole time. I know how to pick him. Actually, I had another crush on this other guy, and you know what he is? Come close. He's gay. Why do gay people get all the good people? I'm pretty sure that's like majority of it. There's like a few funny crushes, like all the times I had a crush on someone called Alex, just because their name was Alex. This is like really hard because there's like nothing to think about because I have no love life. There was that's childhood crushes. So there was this guy, his nickname was K-Boy, so that already tells you a lot about him. He was kind of a bad boy, not gonna lie. And I used to throw sticks at him, and he called me Crazy Stick Girl, and I was in love with him. And that lasted quite a bit of time. And I was like, every time I threw a stick at him, I was like, ah, I bet he feels the same. And then he threw a stick back at me once, and it really hurt. So clearly we're meant to be. I gotta hit him. Oh, talking about bad boys, I had a crush on this guy, and I just remembered of this one crush I had, and it was a guy from a camp, and this camp was a bush camp, and it's like my favorite camp in the whole world. There was on like the last year of it, and there was this guy, and he was kind of a baddie, and there was this one time there was this little jeep drive, and it was like me and him and a couple of other people, and he randomly like pulls a leaf from one of the trees and he gives it to me, and I kept it. I kept it. Look at it. this for so many years now. It's just being in a box. It's this leaf a boy gave me, and that's my love life. This is my love life summed up. A dead leaf. Yeah, I think I covered all my love life. So yeah, this is my love life. And all I can really say is thanks for watching, I guess. Yeah, sorry this isn't like the most interesting video in the world. I just haven't really been feeling it lately. But I promise I'm gonna try making more videos very soon. Okay? Okay? I just don't know what to make them on. So I'm probably just gonna do more movies. Yeah. But I need to find a good movie. Or a bad movie. I don't know. Just you'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. It was nice talking to y'all. I'm gonna head out. Why am I talking like this? And I'm gonna put my leaf back. Bye.
Hi, it's me, Obama. You should subscribe to the door. Keep it. Thanks for watching.